Hey guys, it's me, an INFP, and welcome to my room. I decided to give a tour of my room, and this is the outside. This is the door. This is the quote that's from the series on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House. No live organism can continue to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. And I thought that fit well with living in a dorm on campus. I have my own room now, so it's just me living here. And here it's tidied up because we were having an open house. It's normally messier, to be honest. So I'm just gonna show you around a little bit, just so you can see what my room looks like. This is my bathroom. My sink, there's me, hey. Yeah, bathroom stuff. I really like my shower curtain. It's really nice to have your own bathroom and not have to worry about sharing it, or like if someone's going to be in there if you need to get in there. I feel like I have a lot more privacy, which is really nice. I also I also have way too much stuff in my room. I would like to go the minimalist route, but yeah, that's hasn't worked yet. It's my closet. I have the whole closet to myself, so I'm able to not worry about how I'm gonna fit the stuff in there. That's my trash because I don't have a big trash bin. This is something that helps me be organized. I used to write when my homework and stuff was due, or other like things that I wanted to have like deadlines for. As you can see at the bottom, I tried doing like priorities. These are the things that I've had on there forever that I haven't done, but it's good to have them up there as reminders. And this is also something I used to keep organized. If I have like goals in mind for the week or a day, sometimes I'll put them on my door so I see them every time I go by and I cross them off as I do them. Normally that's if it's for one day or maybe like a week. This is what I use now to keep organized. This semester, yes, those are my kitties because I love cats. This is the first time I've done it on a calendar. I've plugged in all my homework due dates, any like interviews or meetings I have, all that stuff on my calendar. I used to put that on my whiteboard, but I actually think the calendar works a little better for me. I've tried using small calendars and they don't work for me because I can't fit everything in the smaller squares. These are the magnets that I got when I went to Europe. And that's just a joke to myself. Welcome, self-roomie. Why, thank you, self-roomie. Because I'm my own roommate. This is my like kitchen station. It's where I fix my food if I'm in my room. Have a toaster, which I'm not 100% sure is allowed. So like during room inspections, I'll kind of like put it under my bed. I think it's allowed though. And then I have like a hot plate. And that's another piece of paper that's like my class and work schedule. I likely have ADD, so I have these things to try to help keep me organized. I definitely think I've become a lot more organized since coming to college. And I definitely think college has been growing my extroverted thinking. That's my kitty pillow you can see over there. That's the chair that is the designated clothes chair, unfortunately. It's like the chair that I put all like my clothes on that have been worn, but they're not dirty enough to go in the hamper, so I just kind of like drape them there, and I hardly ever sit in the chair, to be honest. I always sit on my bed. This tray has been very indispensable for me. It's where I put my snacks at night and food that I want to eat on my bed. I actually got that for Christmas. This is where I keep all my school supplies. In the bin is mostly like older school stuff or stuff that I don't have as much need for. And then the books I use like every week are in the pile next to my backpack. This is the desk that sadly I like hardly ever use except to put stuff on. The chairs here are very uncomfortable, even with a cushion, like an extra cushion on it. So I just like sitting at the desk doesn't really work for me. This is my beta. His name is Mosaic. He's hiding in his castle right now. I also have a snail named Apparatus. I don't know if he's in there. And this is the plant that I actually cut off of a plant at my student worker job at my college. And I just grew it in a cup of water, and it just grew roots, and I really like it. I used to have a bamboo plant, but sadly I think it got shocked when I traveled home last summer and it died. So I really enjoy having a plant around, especially one that's really easy to grow. And there's my beta. His tank is a 2.5 gallon, and that's the minimum recommended tank for a beta fish. And it's the perfect size to be able to travel between college and home with it. Sorry for that train in the background. Yeah, the tank's a little dirty, unfortunately. I changed the water, but vacuuming it is a pain. Snailo. And this is Apparatus that you didn't get to see. I'll show it in better light so you can see both of them. Yeah, there's the the dirt that needs to be vacuumed. I really like watching my snail. He's like almost more fun to watch than the beta fish. And yeah, there they are. That was actually like a lump of what used to be a live plant in there. It died, unfortunately. These are blackout curtains that I use because I like to have it completely dark when I sleep. Light still does come through, so that's why I have this very indispensable mask that I use so much now. I actually first got one when I traveled to Europe, and I didn't really use it again until I started to go to college, and now I use it like very often. This is my Audrey Hepburn picture and a quote that I really like from her. The very word impossible says I'm possible. I'm a big fan of Audrey Hepburn as a fellow INFP. And this is my poster board that I have inspiring quotes and pictures on. There are a lot of different quotes. Live the life you've always imagined is like my main inspiration for making this. And I also have pictures of Audrey Hepburn with cats that I found. And I have one MBTI related picture on there. Yeah, I have a lot of neat quotes. Some of them are from musicals actually, and other ones are just like inspiring. I don't know if you've ever listened to the musical Dear Evan Hansen or Hamilton. And then I have things around my clock too. I really like the way I set up my room this semester. Self-expression is important for emotional well-being. And then in the corner is stuff I don't use as much. Oh, I also forgot to show you the heater in my room. It does the heat in the AC. It doesn't look like it's blinking outside of the camera. The camera is just picking it up weird for some reason. I really like it because it's digital, and the one in my old room was not, so you couldn't really tell exactly what temperature it was, and I really like having that. I feel like it would be helpful if you had a roommate because you would have less arguing over what temperature it would be at, which was an issue I had with my other roommate. This is my laptop with my lap desk, which is something I use every single day. I would really recommend getting a lap desk if you're going to be at college or even just at home, just to put your laptop on if you're sitting on your bed. I also have a carpet that my mom got me, and it's really helpful because the floor gets really cold, so it's really nice to have like a rug in there. Yeah, so that's about it. It's a pretty decent sized room for one person, and I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have my own room after having the struggles of a roommate. And thanks for touring my room. Bye.